Hey guys, my name's Steve and I'm a record collector based in Sydney, Australia. I've been collecting records for about 20 odd years and I'm here today to talk about some David Bowie releases for I Like Your Old Stuff.
Let's dance.
David Bowie, without a doubt, is the king of reinvention and reincarnations, and my favourite David Bowie period would definitely be the mid to late 70s years, particularly in 76, after experiencing some turmoil in his life through drug abuse and depression. He moved to West Berlin and he created what's now known as the Berlin Trilogy. He teamed up with his longtime collaborator Tony Visconti and the king of ambient music, Brian Eno, to produce 3 albums which I consider to be the most critically acclaimed albums in all of David Bowie's repertoire, and they are Low, Heroes and Lodger. One of the first releases I want to talk about today is Bowie Now. It's a compilation album that was originally released in 1977, exclusively to the US market. It had a very limited pressing. It has become a collector's item in recent years. It's pressed on beautiful white heavyweight vinyl. It features tracks from the first 2 albums from the Bowie trilogy, Low and Heroes, in alternating order. You won't see any hits on here that you heard on the radio. They're more B-sides, and you really hear that ambient sound that I was talking about before with his collaborations with Brian Eno and Tony Visconti. Amongst collectors, it's highly sought after because it hasn't been repressed since 1977, and now it's its first commercial release globally, so this one's a hot ticket item for this year. The second title I want to talk about today is Let's Dance. This is another incarnation from Bowie. It came out in the early 80s. It was a collaboration with his longtime friend Nile Rodgers, who's an amazing producer. Nile Rodgers actually produced not only the Let's Dance single, but also the entire Let's Dance album, and you could really hear his influence of soul and funk across track by track across that entire album. This is a demo recording, so it isn't the single that we all know. A lot of Bowie fans will be like, well, I already heard the demo. It came out in January. Well, it did. It did come out on streaming services in January. That version's only about 5 minutes. This is the original demo length. It's about 7.5 minutes, so you get an extra 2.5 minutes out of it. Nile Rodgers plays such a huge role in this record, not just from the overall look and feel and the sound of it, but the guitar playing on here. As soon as you hear it, you know that's Nile's trademark chucking style of guitar playing, and you could really see that come to life throughout the 7.5 minutes on this promo. The second side is the live version, recording during that period of David's career. It really showcases and exemplifies exactly how a David Bowie concert would have been. It's high energy, high impact, it's up-tempo, and it's a total contrast to the demo side of things. It goes for about 4.5 minutes, as opposed to the 7.5 minute demo version on the first side. The last Bowie title I want to talk about today is another new release. It's David Bowie, Welcome to the Blackout, live in London in 1978. This is a brand new release, never been heard. It's a 3 LP set. What I love about it the most is the eclectic nature of the track list. It really is a good snapshot of where David Bowie was in his headspace during this time of his career. As I said, it's never been heard. It's coming out for record store date. It's 3 LPs, all pressed on 180 gram vinyl, and it also comes with never before seen photography as well of David during this concert series that was recorded over a 2-night period in London.